So what is it that's different and unique about August Roofing that homeowners can expect to hear about when we come out? Number one, top of the list, is the vision of the company. This is something that is a shared vision with every single person that they come in contact with. We are all passionate about redefining professionalism in the construction industry. And let's face it, most people do not associate those two concepts with one another. Professionalism and construction industry almost sound like opposites based on what many people have experienced in their past. And yet here is August Roofing and Solar in Simi Valley, California, growing an amazing business almost exclusively through word-of-mouth referrals. And if you go on and you read the Google reviews, the number one comment that people make is, this was the most professional company that I've ever hired to do any kind of work on my home. And what a breath of fresh air that is for most homeowners. The workers who are actually performing the work, rather than having day laborers or people who are just in between jobs trying to make ends meet, which is honest work, but when you have somebody who's an employee of the company that they're working for, and they're an employee with a career path of growth, certification levels, training, ongoing advancement, this is something that the actual workers who are performing the work are taking a different level of pride in what they do. Also, we have accountability. Rather than having to climb up on their own roof to monitor, is everything that I was told being done on my project, August Roofing and Solar provides daily photos so that from the comfort of their couch, they can just pull up their laptop and monitor and see the actual photos of the work being done on their home, so they can verify the bad wood was actually replaced. The underlayment system that they were promised is what was put up there. So there is a different level of accountability, and at the end of the day, no money down, no stage payments, so the homeowner does not have to pay anything until their work is completely finished and they're 100% satisfied. That is radically different, and again, it gives the customer the peace of mind and the security of knowing we've taken all of the risk out of this process for them. So in the construction industry, the norm is to require a deposit. In California, that's 10% or $1,000, whichever is less, and then the project could take 2 weeks, and so there's stage payments that are required, during the process of the work. And many companies need that just to survive and make ends meet. There's a lot of expenses that are being incurred from gathering the materials and keeping up with the pay of the workers. So there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing bad about asking for payments. But as a homeowner, to know that you're working with a company that really doesn't need the money being paid during the process in order to stay stable. They're dealing with a company that's very established, financially secure, and is so dedicated to the customer's satisfaction and a great experience that we don't need, nor do we require, nor do we want any money to change hands until the project is completed the way that we promised and the homeowner's happy with it. That is a very unique offer, especially in the roofing industry. So what can a homeowner expect when they schedule an appointment to have August Roofing and Solar come out and provide them with a quote for their project? The representative is going to have 4 objectives, or you could say jobs, to accomplish while they're there. The first one really just says, seek first to understand, then to be understood. And just like a doctor wants to do an assessment of your condition before recommending some solutions, we need to do an assessment of the roof. So they're going to get up on the roof, do a thorough inspection, take some pictures, come down, review with the homeowner what they've seen, what causes some of these problems, and then we move to step number 2, which is just share with them some of the protections and safety benefits that they receive by choosing August Roofing for their project. What is it that makes August Roofing and Solar different from others in the industry? And why are those differences helpful or beneficial to the homeowner? Third is to go over their project in detail. Everything from what they can expect when the crew shows up, to going over color and tile and shingle options, making sure everybody's on the same page with the scope of the work to be done. And then fourth is to provide an accurate quote while we're there. And so this usually just takes a few minutes to build the quote, review it together, go over financing options, answer any questions, show alternatives if they want to look at other options, and then we proceed at the homeowner's pace. Many people are convinced that they want to get the work done, they want to have August Roofing do the work, the budget is affordable for what we're asking for the project, and they proceed with moving forward. Others need some time. They need to talk with others about their project, and we'll just go at the customer's pace. When somebody's comfortable and ready to move forward, that's when we'll move forward and get them on the schedule. Let's look at the price question from a company's perspective. Now imagine you had your own roofing company. Now, when you go to the marketplace, one of the things that regulates virtually all decisions from pretty much every company in the industry is, if we do it this way, what is that going to do to the price by the time it reaches the customer? And if you start making your decisions based on, we want to go in with the lowest possible price, that means decisions such as, how much are we going to compensate the employees? What type of workers are going to be out here? Are we going to use day laborers? Are we going to use subcontractors? What type of nails are being used? Who's responsible for the accessories? Every decision that goes into the project, if it's based on price, the customer's getting a different experience. At August Roofing and Solar, while we understand we want to be able to meet somebody's budget requirements, so we do have various options within the roofing products that can go on the home, when it comes to the quality of the work that we do, that is an area where we simply will not make decisions based on price. Everything is designed with maximum efficiency, so yes, we keep the prices under control, but we're not trying to lure people in based on the lowest possible price. We want to give them by far the best value. And we're thinking about their long-term happiness, because the bitterness of poor quality remains long after the sweetness of a low price is completely forgotten.